Listen closely, because the brutal truth about hedge funds is this. Risk is not just a shadow lurking behind every decision. It's a beast ready to tear apart everything you've built. Founders, investors, leaders, you feel it every day, don't you? That stomach-churning, gnawing fear that despite all your hustle, your due diligence, all-nighters, and strategic gambles, a sudden blowout or a single blind spot could unravel your entire portfolio. The frustration is crushing. You've seen hedge funds blaze trails right into the ground. Capital evaporates. Promises get broken. You're left wondering how anyone can sleep at night while holding that kind of vulnerability. This isn't just about numbers. It's about what's at stake. Your vision, your legacy, your freedom. And that alone fuels a fire in your gut that screams for a solution. Here's a fact you need to face head-on. Conventional hedge fund investing, no matter how brilliant it looks, is often a house of cards. The risk is stealthy, systemic, and ruthless. That's what makes fund of funds more than just a buzzword. It's a strategic fortress, but not the simple, cookie-cutter portfolio mashup you might imagine. This is about building a multi-layered shield, crafted with surgical precision, leveraging the strengths of diverse hedge strategies to cut through the noise and chaos. You want rule number 1? Don't just throw money into any fund of funds vehicle out there. Most are either too diluted or run by gatekeepers who protect themselves before your capital. Dig deep. Expose their structure, ownership, incentive alignment. Demand transparency like a ravenous lion guards its territory. Your capital deserves access only to funds that bring something unique, non-correlated, and truly complementary, not clones chasing the same trends. Rule 2. Insist on active risk management that goes beyond equations and models. Insist on constant brutal stress testing against emerging macro shocks, liquidity squeezes, geopolitical shocks. The best fund of funds aren't passive aggregators. They're hunters, constantly reshaping exposure as the world crumbles and reforms. They anticipate chaos before it arrives, and so must you. Here's the third and critical blast. Integration is power. If you invest in disconnected managers, you inherit fragmented risk. Your portfolio is a jigsaw with missing pieces. The secret sauce is investing in fund of funds that align incentives across layers, from the strategist to the PM to your own seat at the table. Collaboration, data sharing, coordination. This rare synergy slashes hidden risks lurking beneath the surface. It's rare, but when you find it, your risk profile doesn't just improve, it transforms. Listen, there's no magic bullet. The market is a living beast that grows smarter by the second. But your strongest defense lies in those few, fiercely connected hubs of hedge expertise, where founders, investors, and leaders exchange real, unfiltered truths about risk and reward. Introductory meetings won't cut it. You must embed yourself, push for partnership, for a seat where sacrifices are mutual and victories shared. So right now, drop the illusion that your current setup is safe. It isn't. It's exposed like an open wound. Demand from your fund of funds 3 things: unshakable transparency, relentless active risk management, and integration that turns scattered hedge funds into a living, breathing unit of risk defense. This is how you turn unpredictability into opportunity and paranoia into power. If you want to truly reduce hedge risks, don't just chase diversification. Build a fortress of ruthless, dynamic strategy. One where every link in the chain fights not just for survival, but for domination of the chaos. This is the game they don't want you to master, but now you know the secrets. Step into that process. Command your risk. Own your future. Because hedge funds without this approach are just ticking time bombs, and you're not here to wait for the explosion.